Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video we are going to look at how we can possibly use momentum to our advantage and create a robot that trades based on momentum in the market. According to Skrill, which you probably already use to make your deposits and withdrawals in your trading account with your trading broker. Momentum is one of the best trading strategies for 2022. So in this video, we are just going to try and create a robot that will rely on momentum in the market to what? To open orders, to open trades. So you can see on my screen here what we have here. We have some candles that are highlighting what? Momentum. After some quiet candles there, we have a momentum candle, and then it goes, it continues to go up. And the good thing about this is actually in an upward direction, which is a bullish market. So it's basically just after a quiet time, we have a momentum candle, and in the end it always pushing up in our direction. So we can use momentum basically as a signifier of direction. So that's why we can use this strategy. Is it always going to work 100% in the market? I don't know. There's nothing guaranteed in Forex. I'm the first person to tell you that there is nothing that works 100% in the market. But for fun, we are going to create this robot. And then maybe you can tweak it, you can test it out, and find the specific ingredients that can actually make it work. So let's go ahead and create that momentum based robot. By the way, if you are new on this channel, please consider subscribing, or go ahead and subscribe. Actually, that's the only way that you are not going to miss any of our future videos. Like the video, that's the only way that you can show me that you are enjoying the content and I should continue making such kind of content. And everything that we do on this channel is for free. See the links in the description box below. The broker that I use, the link is also in the description box below. One of the best brokers in the world, and for just $5 you can open a real life trading account which you can use to test these robots without putting too much of your money on the line. If the robot is able to flip that $5, then it certainly is able to flip at $20 or $100 or $1,000. So go ahead and sign up with them. The link is in the description box below. So the understanding of this strategy is that you probably have a period of some quiet candles, then it's going to be followed by momentum, which is going to signify that the market wants to go in that direction. Some quiet candles, and then we get momentum shift in that direction. So that's kind of the idea behind this strategy. Some relatively quiet candles, then we have momentum going on in that direction. So how do we turn this idea into a strategy? Again, this is just a video to consider it just an academic video. Whether this strategy really actually makes money in trading is another story. It's another argument. But this is, let's say, an academic video where we just, in theory, how would we do it? How would we do it in a theory? So we are going to go to our favorite, one of our favorite free EA builders, again, where you can easily turn your strategies into Forex robots without paying anybody, without needing to learn to code. So what you do certainly is, of course, we are going to come here and we are going to So first of all, you know what you do if you have been on this channel for some time. First of all, before we do anything, we put in this block that says no trade, because we want our robot to check that it has not yet placed any prior trades before it starts looking for new trades. We don't want our robot to start placing 1,000,000 trades. So if there is no trade, we are going to add another bar which limits our robot to search for signals once per bar, because we don't want this robot to continuously take 1,000 trades. You can use either way of these blocks, I believe, but I just use them in any case. That's just me. But anyway, maybe there's a redundancy there, but because it kind of makes sense that you can, if you limit to one signal per bar, then it's probably going to only take one trade. I don't know, but anyway, I always use it like that. So what we are going to do, if we go this side, so you find that for our strategy to work, we are going to have a period of some small candles, which are then followed by a momentum candle, which basically what gives us a direction. That's what we are trying to do. There's some quiet period, then we have a push, then we buy in this scenario because it's going up, would then buy. So how to turn this into a robot is simply, after this is we're going to go down here. Fxdreema has made it easier for you. So if you come here, there are these blocks, impulse up and impulse down. So if we take this block, you can see, if we double click in there, you can see the various options that we have in here. So signal type, you can basically click on these lines if you want to learn more about what it means. So continuous, this continuous means the block passes until the condition is true. Then once per candle, the block can pass once per candle. So you choose what you want to use. You can always tweak everything according to your liking. I'm just using once per bar. Then quiet bars count. If we click on there, so we want to look for impulse happens after having some relatively equal and not so big in size quiet bars. These are the quiet bars that we are talking about. The quiet bars. So you just have to look at the average quiet bar, some mathematics on your part. Maybe average out what you consider the quiet bars according to your to the pair that you are trading and the time frame that you are trading. So here, quite number of quiet bars before the momentum candle. That's what we want to tell the robot. So here it's set at 3. So we are saying after 3 quiet bars, and then we get a momentum candle we want to buy. So you can leave it at default, which is 3. And the quiet bars minimum size, that's where I said you probably need to average out the minimum bars that the size of the bars, the small bars, the quiet bars that you are looking at. So here it says 10 pips is the minimum. So these bars will be minimum 10 pips, or you can bring it down. Let's say 5. Let's say 5. Let's say if we have 3 bars that are coming one after the other, and the minimum size is 5, then we get impulse strength. This is where it gets critical now. Impulse strength, if you just click in there. Now impulse strength, we're talking about how many times bigger than the maximum quiet bar range, high and low, is the impulse size, close and open. So now we are talking about this candle. which that's the impulse strength, this candle. How many times bigger do you want it to be, bigger than the biggest of these quiet bars? That's what we are talking about here. So the close and open, and we are only going to be looking at the open and the close, not the wicks. So the default here, it says 3. So if it's 3 times bigger than, say, this is the biggest candle of these quiet candles, I'll assume this is the biggest. So if it's 3 times bigger, we know that we've got enough momentum to push to the upside. So if you leave it as default, you can leave it as 3, or you want it to be 2 times bigger or 3 times bigger. It's up to you. Maybe you say 2 times bigger. Then the impulse shift, if we just click in there, set the relative bar for bar of impulse. 0 means the impulse happens right now. So 0 means current candle, then we get in, I think, immediately after, or I think we immediately get in. As long as this current candle, as it pushes up, if it goes 2 times bigger than our biggest quiet candle, we buy. But that is risky, because it might it might shoot up and then it might reverse. So maybe you want to leave it at 0 if you want, or you might want to set it at 1, because here 1 says means the impulse is completed. So we can wait for the impulse to complete, then we buy from there. That's what we mean by 1 there. Then 2 or more means the impulse is completed and old. So 2 means maybe we are looking at this impulse, a previous impulse that happened previously, not the current one. Maybe we keep it at 1 because we are using impulse right now. So that's then is what we are going to be looking at there, and we just update and we drag and we link them like that. Then we can actually go up, and that was the buy signal. That was a buy. I think just to be safe, we don't use the buy block, because this will be the market execution. Maybe we use a pending order. We put a pending order in case it spikes, but the next candle what does this, like maybe somewhere here, and it goes down, but eventually, as long as the market is in our direction, it goes up. Eventually, as long as the market is in our direction, it goes up. But maybe we want to prevent a situation like this, where it impulses up but then it starts going against us. Maybe we actually use pending orders. So we will use a buy pending order. So you will decide, if we double click and go in there. So you will decide how many pips away you want the pending order to be away from this impulse candle that is just closed, so that you try and not get caught in this reversal, which eventually continues. But just in case, maybe you want to set your pending order around there, in case it goes there, in case it just does this thing. So, but if it happens to continue, then your pending order gets triggered and it continues. So here we'll say at ask price, which is the top of the line, or you can say the bid price, which is the bottom line. You remember, when we have our chart, we've got ask price, then the bid price. So here you are saying the bid price needs to cross that price offset, that pending order that will be there 20 pips away from our close of the bar. So as soon as our bar closes there, we are going to have a pending order some 20 pips away. That's what we are saying here. And we are going to wait for what? For the bid price to actually cross over before our pending order is triggered. That's what you're saying here. And then obviously you need to protect yourself, so you can set your stop loss as well as your take profit. You can play around with these blocks. You can just tick them so that you can change some of these values in MetaTrader 4 without coming back to Fxdreema. Then we update. That's all that you need to do on this. Otherwise, we can actually go and get another one. So I was about to just copy over and paste. So we then also use impulse down, and we double click and we go in there, and I think we said once per bar there. I think this one we said 5, and we said 3 bars. I think we said 2 there, and I think we said 1 there. Then otherwise everything is good. You can also again tick those boxes so that you don't order coming to Fxdreema. Then we put a sell pending order. We just do it like that, and we would want our ask price to also cross our pending sell order before we get triggered. Then you can again tick these boxes so that you don't come back to Fxdreema all the time. Then we update. Then we can come here and we can say momentum EA. Then done. Then download the source code, or you can download the executable file. So that's all you need to do. Again, this is just this strategy. Whether it's a very good strategy or it doesn't work is another argument. But I just showed you in theory how we'll probably do this as a robot. So yeah, go ahead and like the video, subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. Guys, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.